What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, bringing you another live Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. Before we get started, if you can, please make sure you click that like button, and if you don't enjoy the battle, later on, before you leave this page, you can unclick that like button, click it again, and your like will go away. But for now, why don't you like it? It does nothing. But today we are battling xRazeOvation, our friend Kevin. Make sure you check out his channel. He is a freaking good YouTuber. He's got a capture card, all that high quality content. Definitely check him out. Good friend of mine. He streams with me sometimes. We've only streamed once, but we'll be streaming more. And really quick, we're going to go over my Pokemon together. I have my Trevenant, my Alakazam, my Noivern. Let's do this. I got my Trevenant. We're going to go in order. We're going to take it nice and slow. My Alakazam, my Noivern, my Greninja, my Tyranitar, and my Scizor. I know that's a very OU sounding team, but I found out that this card place by my house is going to be doing locals of Pokemon. So I'm trying to develop an OU team that's pretty good. I really do want to make room for my Weavile, but I don't know exactly where to fit it in yet. And this team seems to have really good synergy with one another. So let's take a look at what Kevin is bringing. He is bringing a Chandelure, a Diggersby, his Blastoise, his Crawdaunt, Roserade, I should say, and his Mega Gardevoir. Well, his Blastoise could be his Mega, but I'm going to assume, I'm not going to assume anything actually. Don't make any assumptions. I think his Blastoise is his spinner though, from the looks of it. It looks like he's going to have a spinner. And I'm going to actually open up with my Tyranitar, hoping that he doesn't open up with Diggersby. He's using Crawdaunt, the Claudia, well, not the Claudia, but a child of my Claudia. So let's see how this battle goes. I actually took a picture of his team. You always want to remember, either take a picture of their team or type their Pokemon's name somewhere. That's so crucial and so important to battle. You need to do that. I'm actually thinking about starting a series up called Shady Quick Tips. Just very, very short tips, very short videos of things you definitely want to do. All right, he starts out with his Roserade. I don't know how I feel about this, because he can go for a Giga Drain and do a decent amount of damage. But I am Mega T-Tar, so I can go for the Crunch. Is Roserade? No, Roserade's Poison Grass, not Psychic. For some reason, I always think Roserade's Psychic. It looks like a Psychic type to me. So I'm going to assume I'm going to go into Scizor, because unless, what is this? Does this thing Willow possibly? This thing could Willow. Actually, instead of going into Scizor, I'm going to go into Trevenant, because Trevenant seems like the best switch. Because if it wants to status me, it doesn't matter. If it wants to use a grass move, it doesn't matter. And if it wants to use a poison move, while it does matter a little bit, oh great, Toxic Spikes, that sucks. That really sucks. I don't like that. Unfortunately, the only thing I'm really going to be able to do to this Roserade with my Trevenant, because I did not think it was going to, well, I don't know why I didn't think it was going to be an entry hazard setup, setter upper, if that's a word. I'm just going to go for the Will-O-Wisp just to burn this thing, just to get residual damage on it, because it's holding the Black Sludge. It's going to be gaining quite a lot of HP. I don't have my Venusaur on this team, so everything is going to be getting, well, not everything is going to be getting toxic, but a lot of things, maybe like 4 Pokemon. My Trevenant I won't count because I carry the Llama. My Scizor won't be getting toxic because it's part Steel. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that means that just about everything else. I'm trying to think if I have any flying types. I'm not carrying Dragonite. I'm not carrying Rotom, so there's no Levitate. Yeah, I think that everything else is going to get toxic, so this is not going to be fun. He is definitely taking his time with this. He's just like, is he going to go for the burn? And if he is withdrawing. He does know my Trevenant scent, so he could be going into his Chandelure, which is, oh, he goes into Gardevoir. Okay, if he wanted the Chandelure, and if a Chandelure had Flash Fire, that would have been a huge problem. Or even if he had Shadow Tag Chandelure. Ooh, Shadow Tag Chandelure totally shuts down, totally shuts down Trevenant. Thankfully, I do have the Lum, so even though Gardevoir carries the Synchronize, it is completely fine because it is going to take damage from Sandstorm and from the burn. And I think I can live just about anything this Gardevoir wants to do. Well, then again, if it Mega Evolves and goes for a Shadow Ball, that might do a decent amount of damage. I'm trying to think what the best thing to switch into would be. Probably my Tyranitar. I'm going to switch out into my Tyranitar. I think that's the safest play, because I will gain, not that, see, the only thing that really stinks, Gardevoir is really good now. I want to make one of those too, because it, whatever you want to call it, is really good. Luckily, he only got 1 layer of Toxic Spikes up right now, so I only have regular poison, which isn't too bad. I wouldn't mind getting everyone poisoned really quick, so that I don't have to get Toxic Poison. He goes for the Shadow Ball. like I thought he would. I was kind of hoping he might go for Psychic, predicting a switch into something else, but that really is not likely. So he's going to take some Sandstorm damage and some burn damage. And I'm going to take my poison damage. There's his burn damage. Look at that. He's down pretty low. I wish I had Pursuit, but because I don't, I think I'm going to take this opportunity to Mega Evolve and set up the Stealth Rock. Because I didn't see an item. I didn't see Life Orb damage. Oh, of course. The item is his Mega Evolution. He has a Mega Stone. So I'm sure that this Gardevoir will probably have... I probably just misplayed, and Gardevoir probably carries Focus Blast. Energy Ball. Okay, just as good. I'll eat it all right because I'm Mega Tyranitar, and that's what I do. But I do wish I had gone for the Crunch. Because even though it's not super effective, it probably would have taken this Mega Gardevoir down low enough to the point where burn damage and Sandstorm would have killed it. I'm not really sure. I don't know how bulky that wedding dress is. I really don't know. I haven't fought many Mega Gardevoirs. My Tyranitar is just about done. But I can probably switch into Scizor safely, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Just to preserve this Tyranitar a little more, just to have a little death fodder, you know, a little fodder. Because you never can go wrong with having a little death fodder, because Shadow Ball is not going to do much. Moonblast, that'll do a decent chunk. It's not going to do, it does almost half. But I'm not too worried about it because a Bullet Punch will probably take this Gardevoir out. It is Technician, and it is... Or I could go for the U-turn, but I don't want to risk that. It's really not worth the risk considering another Moonblast will take me out, so I'm going to go for the Bullet Punch. I'm really hoping that he doesn't switch out. But then again, if he does, he's going to take Stealth Rock damage when he comes back in. Alright, so you're going to switch out. That's why I wish I went for the U-turn instead. But brings in Shell Shocker, which is probably his Blastoise. Yep, that's definitely his Blastoise. He's going to be able to try to spin things away, but Trevenant is a real thing. I do wish that I went for U-turn because that would have been absolutely incredible to go for U-turn right into Trevenant, and then it would just cry. But I'm kind of hoping he forgets about Trevenant, even though it's already been prevalent in the battle. I'm hoping that he doesn't go for Rapid Spin. Even if he goes for Ice Beam, which is probably what he's going to do, I'm not too worried because Trevenant is the bulk of all the bulk. He has all the bulk on his arms. I'm going to get poisoned. I'm going to eat my Lumberry. I am sure that is exactly what's going to happen. And let's see what he goes for. He went for Aqua Ring. All right. I can see that. But I don't know what else this Blastoise is going to really do besides regain health. I really don't see much. I mean, I can even go for... I would go for a Horn Leech right now, but I'm not gonna. I'm going to go for the Leech Seed, hoping that he's going to... Okay, he's going to try to Rapid Spin. He completely forgot that Trevenant's a Ghost type because it looks like a tree. That sucks. He probably completely forgot that when he even brought in his Blastoise in the first place. Oh well. You still got to check him out. He's freaking awesome. Still a really good dude, and that was definitely the first time I've ever seen him do anything like that. So I got my Leech Seed off, and he's going to lose some health, and I'm going to gain some health. And right here, I'm probably predicting him to switch now that he knows he can't get his Rapid Spin off. So I'm going to go... Am I going to be a risky boy? Yeah, I'm going to go for a second Leech Seed. Because I think he's going to switch out. Yep, he's withdrawing. Awesome. All right, so that second Leech Seed, hopefully it hits. Let's see who he brings in. Oh, no, Roserade, of course. Duh. Oh, my goodness, that sucks. I totally forgot about Roserade. I was hoping he would switch into Chandelure, predicting the Will-O-Wisp. But he didn't. So now, what do I do? He's going to go for his second layer of Toxic Spikes. How can I scare this thing away? I guess I could bring in Noivern. Does this thing carry Moonblast? I don't really know. I could go into T-Tar for a free safe switch, but then T-Tar's going to die that second turn anyway. And I think he's just going to go for Toxic Spike. So going into Noivern is probably... Oh yeah, my Noivern can't get poisoned. So that's 3 Pokemon that I have that can't be poisoned, and one of them's almost dead anyway. So you know what? Forget it. Although and Alakazam doesn't take damage. So he goes for the Sludge Bomb. That's going to do a decent amount to my Noivern, that's for sure. And now... Ooh, this is where the plays happen. I kind of want to go for a U-turn because I fear that he's going to switch into Chandelure, predicting my Flamethrower. So I'm going to go for the U-turn. Darn it, he didn't. All right. Ugh, that makes me so mad. But I think what I'll do is I'll sack off my T-Tar right now. And, because I don't see a better opportunity. Then again, he might go for another Sludge. I'm going to go into Scizor, hoping that he goes for a Sludge. Oh, no, I forgot to put my move on my Scizor. Oh, my gosh. Oh my goodness, I would be in such a good position right now. Unfortunately, my Scizor is not carrying a flying type move, which it should be right now, but I totally forgot to put it on. So I don't have too much for this thing. So I'm actually going to go for a U-turn. Because he's not going to go for Sludge Bomb right now. What else? Whoa, that did a lot. Choice Banded freaking U-turn. Jeez. Holy crap. All right, I'm going to sack off my Tyranitar now. I can't think of a better time to sack off my Tyranitar. I'm sure there would be one down the road, but I can't think of one right now. So let's sack him off. He goes for Giga Drain. Oh, that kind of stinks. That really stinks. That's what he went for against Scizor. He definitely predicted the U-turn then. That was a critical hit. That crit mattered. Yeah, right. Didn't matter at all. But it's all right because right now I can go out into my Scizor again, and I can go for the U-turn and either A, take this thing out, or B, deal a good amount of damage to anything that wants to switch in. I don't think he'll switch anything in, though. That would be kind of pointless because it'll give me a lot of switch initiative. Whereas right now, he'll gain switch initiative by staying in. So let's go for the U-turn. And we can go into just about... Well, it doesn't really matter what we're going to because he's going to bring in something that's going to force us to switch out anyway. Let's think, let's run around and think, What is he going to bring in? I guess it doesn't matter. I guess my safest thing to bring in, I could bring in the Trevenant. I think I'm going to bring in the Noivern. How fast is my Noivern? My Noivern has that much speed, 175 base speed, not base, 175 speed. So let's go into, how much does my Greninja have? 180. Greninja might be the winner. I think I'm going to go into Greninja because even though I'm going to take some... Oh, no, I definitely should have done that. No. Oh, there's Spike. There's Poison Spikes anyway. Nothing matters anymore. I was going to say because my Focus Sash, but that really doesn't matter because Poison is a thing. Still, I just took a decent amount of damage for no reason. Should have just went into my Noivern. That was my second option, Greninja and Noivern. But then I saw Greninja and I was like, oh, shiny, light blue, black, red, I want you on the field. So I wonder who he's going to go into. Let's play predict. Let's play predict who he's going to go into. I'm thinking of this new series. Let's see. He's probably going to go into, let's see. Is Gardevoir dead? Almost. Roserade's still alive. Crawdon's still alive. Diggersby. I think he only has one dead Pokemon. I think just Roserade. I can't remember if, yeah, he switched out his other Pokemon. All right, so he brings in Shell Shocker, which I don't know what it'll do to me. He might just be trying to bait me to stay in so he can get his Rapid Spin off. So I'm just going to go for a U-turn because why not? Definitely wish I was carrying some other item on this Greninja right now because it sucks that I have a Focus Sash and it doesn't even matter. Usually I know not to bring in my Greninja if the Sandstorm's up, but I don't have a spinner right now on this team, so that's the other thing I need. I'm going to bring in Trevenant because this Trevenant walls this Blastoise for days. His shell is shocked at how wallless this thing is. Because if he went for Rapid Spin, he's going to be mad. He went for Scald. That's still not going to do a lot. And you can't get a burn on this thing. Look at that. 20 damage to that Trevenant. He's going to take some Sandstorm damage. And I think, his Roserade is finally dead, so I can safely go for a Leech Seed and not have to worry about anything. But the Leech Seed is pretty obvious. But I think he's going to switch out right away at this point. Oh, I don't have my Lum yet, so I actually took some poison damage. Oh, shoot. It's fine, because now it's cured. And let's go for the Leech Seed, because the Leech Seed is the best option. I can't go for the Will-O-Wisp with Chandelure around, just in case he has Flash Fire. And I can't... If he doesn't have Flash Fire and he has Shadow Tag, this Trevenant's dead at this point, if he switches into it. I don't think this Trevenant will take anything well from a Chandelure. He is withdrawing. And, he's going out into Gardevoir. How much HP does Gardevoir have left? Gardevoir is going to be just about... Yeah, I think it's going to get taken out. Because if Leech Seed hits, Leech Seed takes damage, Burn takes damage, and Sandstorm. So I think this Gardevoir is now dead. Let's see. Sandstorm does that much. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Let's find out together. We're going to find out together. I think he's dead. I think he's dead, though. Yeah, he's dead. Look at that. Look at that Leech Seed. What a brilliant move. So that Gardevoir goes down. That is his second Pokemon that has fainted. This has been a pretty long battle so far. I'm sorry, guys. Leave me a comment down below. Do you guys mind that the battles are longer this way? Like, would you prefer just post-commentary? I know a lot of you guys wanted live battles, so that's why I'm doing it. All right, he went into his Chandelure. I guess I have no better time to find out if he has Shadow Tag. He's going to go for Substitute, though, most likely. Let's go into Greninja. If I can. Doesn't look like he has Shadow Tag. He has Flash Fire. It's communicating. Please stand by. I'm standing by. He's probably going to go for Sub. But that Chandelure is really scary, especially right now. Okay, so I'm able to switch out. It doesn't have Shadow Tag. And I'm going into Greninja. But I don't know what's going to happen from here. Goes for the Energy Ball, predicting that, because he's a very good player. And my Greninja's definitely going to die. Yeah. That's how you... And it was a crit, but I don't think the crit mattered. If it mattered, leave a comment down below, but I really don't think it mattered. Chandelure has ridiculous special attack. But now what I can do... I wonder how fast is a Chandelure? Well, it could be Scarfed. Well, it's probably... In some way, it probably is something. So what I'm going to do is Ghost weak to Dark. Yes, I believe it is. So I'm going to send in my Scizor. Ghost is weak to Dark, right? Yes. Yes. So I'm going to go for the Pursuit. So this Chandelure is dead either way. You spin it. Unless he's Expert Belt, then I'm screwed. Yes, he's going to withdraw. Awesome. That was such a ballsy play. I just assumed that Nightlight was scarfed or choiced in some way. So thank goodness it was, because if he was just Expert Belt, that would have been the dumbest play in the world to just throw away Scizor. So thank goodness I predicted that right. Now he goes into his Diggersby. Diggersby is definitely a real threat. Trying to think who would be the only one that can really do anything. I think no matter what, he's going to go for a Swords Dance. I'm going to go into Trevenant. Because I think he's going to go for a Swords Dance. And I really just want to live. I want him to go for something. Hopefully not kill me. And then... Oh, I don't have my berry yet. Shoot, I'm going to take more damage. He goes for the Swords Dance. So I'm in a lot of trouble here. The only good thing is that right now he can't go for a Quick Attack. Oh, I'm in a lot of trouble here. I don't know if any of my Pokemon can take anything from this thing. I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, hoping. There's no way I can live an Earthquake from a +2 Diggersby. There's no way. If I can, I'll be shocked. He goes for Wild Charge. All right, I might live that. Yes! Oh, yeah, eat that up, yes! All right, so hopefully the Will-O-Wisp goes off. Yes, all right, I didn't miss. Whoo! All right. Not bad at all. All right, so I got the burn. That means I'm in a pretty good seat right now. I do get the Harvest, so I can go for the rest. And this Trevenant will be completely fine. He goes for the EQ now, which is what he should have done. Yeah, I'm not going to live that. I resist both of them, but he would have got stabbed with the EQ. So I don't think I would have died. I mean, I might have died. It's possible that I would have died, but now he's burned, so I'm in a much better position. I don't know if Scizor is able to take this thing out with a Bullet Punch just yet. So I'm going to go into my Noivern, hoping that it can take a Quick Attack. Or maybe I should be really cheeky and switch into Scizor right now and make a double switch. Because I know my Scizor can take a Quick Attack. I'm just gonna go. I was gonna go for Deep Pulse. If Noivern dies, it dies. I knew you were gonna go for +2 Quick Attack, but you're burned, so maybe I'll live. I live with 5. Go Noivern, putting in work. Gotta nickname you. I think I'm nicknaming this thing Bruce Bat. So that doesn't take it out, but I'm not gonna do anything risky. I could switch into my Scizor right now, but on the off chance he goes for an Earthquake, I would like to just have my priority Scizor waiting in the wings. So I'm just gonna go for another Deep Pulse. He goes for another Quick Attack. All right, so I could have switched out. I could have been an extra pro today, but I decided not to be. I said, hey, no extra pro today. We're just going to do that. Guys, just so you know, if this video hits 120 likes, I will continue doing dual uploads. Today should be the first dual upload. If yesterday's video even hit 120 likes, I'm kind of recording this before that even happened. So I'm actually going to... Who's his last Pokemon? Let's figure this out together. Crawdon. So... I'm actually going to go into Alakazam, not my Scizor, because Crawdon shouldn't be able to take out... Uh-oh, Shady the Crawdon! There it is. Shady shouldn't be able to take out my Alakazam, because it's going to want to go for, like, knockoff, but that's not going to do much, and I can go for a Dazzling Gleam. So I'm going to go for a Dazzling Gleam. And I should outspeed because he's going to want to go for a knockoff. Even if he wants to go for an Aqua Jet, I think I'll live it. I may be overestimating what Alakazam can do, but I really hope I'll live it. This has been one heck of a battle. I've enjoyed it a lot. A couple misplays, but it's been... Alright, so I do go first. I do outspeed. This Dazzling Gleam should do a crap ton to Shady. Shady goes down. As much as it hurts me to kill a Crawdaunt named Shady, it goes down. That's going to be the match. Make sure you guys check him out. His link is right in the description. Just go there now. Sub to him if you're not, because his content is really fantastic. Oh, he still has Shell Shocker. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm getting ahead of myself. I totally forgot he has Shell Shocker. What a moron. See, that's what happens when like I'm playing a game that's not just 3 Pokemon. I lose track of how many Pokemon are left, but this Psychic with the Life Orb should be enough to take Shell Shocker out. So that is the game. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed this battle. Let me know down below if these videos are too long and you'd rather me just post-narrate them, or if you're enjoying this, because I'll still do post-narrations as well as this. Have yourselves a good day. Check out Ovation down below. But above all else, keep it shady.